Hey everyone, here's my 2001 Suzuki Sv650. I apologize for the noise. I live next to a main street, so try getting as quiet as possible. So it's done. I've had pretty much everything replaced on this bike. It looked about like this when I got it. This is my next project. I'm not looking to make a ton of money off it. I'm probably going to lose a lot of money, but it was a fun summer project, and I want to move on to working on this 2002 Sv650. So before I start it, I'll go over everything real quick. Fuel pump, the petcock valve have been replaced, fuel lines, vacuum lines, carbs have been completely ultrasonic cleaned, all balls carb rebuild kit, new jets, needles, everything has been, gaskets, that's all been replaced, thoroughly gone through. Let's see, brand new gas tank or a pre-owned gas tank. I just had it professionally painted. Gas tank was $200. The paint was $500. It's the factory OEM Candy and Terrace Red. I think 19A is the color code. Done by a professional, reputable body shop that I use actually for work a lot. They did an amazing job. Unfortunately, they weren't able to put the graphics on there. The one I ordered off of online, which is hard to get, didn't really look right, so I told them just to leave it out. Doesn't look too bad. Still has the original Sv650 graphics on the back. Let's see here. I reupholstered the seats. They looked like this when I first purchased it, crusty. So everything on that has been done correctly. I made sure I took my time on it and did it right. I was in no rush to fix this bike. This was just something to do after work. So everything has been worked out. I can promise you that. The only thing I haven't replaced yet, which I will be doing here this coming up Monday, is replacing the spark plugs. I just have not had time to. It does run, however, I'm just going to change them just for, just for sake. Brand new rear and front tires. I believe the back has Dunlop. What is the name of it? Sport Max. So brand new. It's probably got 100 miles on them. Front has, I think, the Sport Touring Dunlops as well. They're matching, and they handle really well on the road. They're perfect all-season tire, in my opinion, and yeah, great for a beginner bike or beginner rider. Original paint, I buffed it out a little bit, made it look a little nice. It's pretty clean overall. Nothing, some minor scratches, but for a very old bike, it's doing pretty well. Same thing for here, back plastics. All the indicators work, brake lights work, headlights work, everything as it should. It's registration. I just had it done. It's got a little less than 2 years on it, in my name, clean title. Comes with the bike, tags as well, plate as well. Aftermarket Jardine exhaust. I'll show you here in a second. Just trying to get over everything. A little loud. Nothing too obnoxious, not like a riced out Honda Civic at 2 o'clock in the morning, but it does sound very good. Kind of like an FZ7, very throaty, very deep, sounds nice. And the car's been somewhat tuned to it. I tried my best to make sure it ran, so it wasn't running too lean or rich, but let's see. Air filter's good. I will be doing the oil change this weekend, so don't worry about that. Radiator fluid's good. Battery's good. Let's see here. What else did I do? There's a lot on this thing. New chain on the back. That was replaced. I actually sourced these panels. They were missing. I actually took them off this bike because I wanted this bike to be perfect. Let's see here. So yeah, the engine, everything's been worked through. I did have to install an aftermarket OEM speedometer. The original one, the LCD, was burnt out. I could see when I clicked over to 10,000 miles that it was at 10,274. This new odometer won't actually reflect that, but I still have the original one if somebody does want it. It's impossible to source the original LCD. It's just not. I spent probably a month and a half looking for one. The only thing for the tack that does not work that somebody could do, that's just out of my range, is the fuel sending unit. It's still in the bike, still in the tank, still works. On the original dash, it's just a light that comes on when you need fuel. It has a wire still ready for it to be installed. I just couldn't figure out, and it's a measure of resistance, and those two have different variants, so it's still programmable. I've seen people online do it. I'm not that savvy with that as far as electronics go, but everything works on the dash as it should. Right blinker, high beam, low beam, neutral light, if you put it, neutral light works. Yeah, that's all pretty much good to go. Pretty straightforward bike, nothing too fancy, does the job. Headlight works, and once all these cars stop driving by, I'll see if I can get a good start. I do have the clutch zip tied in, so I can show you guys to start it. This is a complete cold start. I haven't started it since 10 o'clock last night, so I'm praying and cross my fingers it starts perfectly fine. Oh yeah, and just to prove it, cold as, actually it's really cold, it's like 50 degrees. Let's get to see. Woo! Yeah. God, I love this thing. It's at full choke. Let me put about half. Probably not too good to start. Oh yeah, she's happy. Well, cold-blooded, will warm up, idle drops down. Like I said, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, at least listening to a beautiful bike. And I apologize for this video being super long, but if you have any questions, feel free to message me. Thanks.